So with pitching, you're not always going to be in that perfect situation, a wonderfully flat lie with wonderfully flat whatever in front of you. We might have slope in front of us, we might have a little bit of green to play with, we might have a lot of green to play with. So in this situation, I've got 4 golf balls and I've got 4 flags. I've got one cut right on the edge of the green where if I had to, I could play it along the ground. We could use a hybrid, we could use something that goes into the slope, but I've opted for the more lofted golf club. So I have my lob wedge over here, so weight stays on the left, get the arms moving, and that connected feeling. If I use that loft, see the ball jumps up in the air and stops really quickly. Now, if I want to go a little bit further, I can carry on with the lob wedge for all of these shots. But again, what I urge all of you to do is to try and use different lofts for these different distances. So I've got another 3 or 4 meters to deal with. What I encourage you to do, if this is during a round of golf or even when you practice, take a walk up. I guarantee you that that flag always looks so much closer to the edge than it is. So even here, if I look a little bit further up, I know that I've got a little bit more room to play with. So over here, I've got my 54-degree sand wedge. So if I go here, a little bit further back, use that same pitching motion, I am going to go a little bit further. And again, because it's got loft, it's still going to spin. Now, once I start getting a little bit more green to play with, I'm going to have to throw a sand wedge. I'm going to have to throw a lofted golf club so much further. And again, through the fact that it's going to spin, it's not going to be consistent. Yes, if I spend hours and hours here and there are those players who will trust that shot, then I'll play that. But I want to go with a little bit more safety. The flag's all the way at the end there. So if I go 8-iron, I'm just going to land this on the green. It's still a pitch shot. If I just land this on the green, it's going to roll out all the way to that long flag over there. And everything in between. So I don't have to use an 8-iron. I might feel like, oh, that one rolled a little bit too far. Here's a pitching wedge. But this is the crux of what I'm saying is you want to get as creative as possible, use what's in front of you, understand the slope, understand the speed of the green, and then from here, if I've got a pitching wedge for that same flag, I can fly it a little bit further. That's hit the other flag. So it's all about being creative around the greens, understanding what's in front of you. So once you get this, you can have more confidence when you are faced with a shot rather than having a stock standard. I'm going to hit my sand wedge, I'm going to hit my lob wedge. Try every shot in the golf bag around the green at your short game area, then take it onto the golf course. See how you go with that. I'd love to hear about how this has helped your game. So please leave a comment below.